Hello dear students, how are you? Hope you are very well by the mercy of Almighty Allah. During this corona crisis, you have to take shelter on the online class. So for this reason today I am going to take the first class of HSC first year. And today I will discuss the question pattern. So dear students, here I am Muhammad Shafiqul Islam Shafiq, Assistant Professor in English, Imam Ghazali Girls School and College, with you taking this class. So please be attentive and try to listen to my lecture very carefully because I am going to discuss the question pattern and this is very important for you. So dear students, no more talking. Now let us start our today's discussion on question pattern. Okay. In the very first paper, in the textbook, you have 15 units. And from this unit, there are so many lessons for you. And you have to read, you have to study all the lessons very carefully. So after reading the textbook, you have to give the answers of the first paper. And in the very first paper, we will see 3 comprehensions from the first paper. Okay. Now let us start see. I have written on the board, so please follow me. HSC English first paper question pattern. Okay, please follow me. Question pattern. Subject code 107. Total marks 100. Okay, and the time will be 3 hours. Generally, it is natural that if any subject carries the marks 100, then the time duration will be 3 hours. Okay. That question is divided into 2 parts. Part 1 and part 2. Okay. Part 1 is called reading. Marks 60. Please follow. Part 1 is called reading. Marks 60. Now let us see what are the questions pattern. What are the questions in part 1? Okay. In the very first number 1. Okay. Number 1 we see there will be a scene comprehension. Okay. Please follow my lecture. In the question number 1, there will be a scene comprehension from your textbook. And in that question, there are 2 types of question. That is, in number A, you have to see, you will see the MCQ question. Okay? And each question carries the marks 1. That is, the total marks of MCQ is 5. Okay? And in the number B, you will find 5 short questions. This is as usual question. You have to answer these 5 short questions and each question carries the marks 2 and total marks is 10. Okay? Dear students, in the scene comprehension 1, you will get 2 types of question, MCQ and short questions. Okay, I am going to the number 2. There will be another scene comprehension from the textbook. And there are 2 types of questions here. Information transfer and flow chart. Okay. Information transfer and flow chart. In your HSC questions, in your HSC level, you have seen the information transfer. This is known to you. Okay. For your better understanding, I have written there are 4 columns here: who, when, what, where. This is a sample questions. This is a sample questions for you. And there will be 10 gaps. There will be 10 gaps in your questions. And after reading the text, you have to answer the questions. You have to fill up the gaps. In your SSC class, in your SSC questions, you have seen this type of question. Okay. Another type of question is, this is the new item for you, flow chart. Then we have to know what is flow chart. Okay. There will be 6 boxes. You will see 6 boxes. And after reading the text, you have to fill up. And the number 1 will be filled. You will get the number 1. There is the information here. And based on the information of the first number, you have to fill up, you have to give the information on the next 5 boxes. Okay. when you will study the textbook, when you buy the textbook, when you will study more, you will get this type of question, and it is very easy, I think. Okay, there is no difficulty here. Okay, dear students, I am going to the next number 3. Okay, there is also scene comprehension. There will be another scene comprehension from the textbook, and here you have to write the summary of the comprehension. After reading the textbook, after reading the comprehension, after reading the passage, you have to summarize it. I think this is known to you. In your HSC level, you have also seen this type of question, and this question carries the marks 10. Here you also the marks, total marks 10. Okay. I am going to the next number, that is number 4. Here we see with clues. With clues. This is also very known to you. You are acquainted with this type of question. There will be 10 gaps here, and each gap carries the marks 0.5, and total marks is 5. Okay. In number 5, without clues, and each gap, there will be 10 gaps, and each number carries the marks 1. So total marks is 10. Here total marks is 5. Okay. I am going to the next number 6. There is a rearranging of sentences. There will be 10 jumbled sentences. You will get 10 jumbled sentences, and you have to rearrange only the number of the sentences. You should not write the sentences. You have to only rearrange the number of the sentences according to the sequence, and each sentence carries the marks 1, and total marks is 10. Okay. So dear students, here is the ending of the part 1. Here is the discussion of the part 1, and the part 1 carries the marks 60. Okay. I am going to the next part, that is part 2. Here we see the name of the part 2 is writing, and total marks is 40. Okay, now let us see what are the items of part 2. In part 2, in question number 7, we see that you will see a paragraph. You will see a paragraph, and this is natural, and the paragraph carries the marks 10. Okay. In number 8, you will see story writing. This is also common to you, and this story writing, story carries the marks 7, paragraph carries the marks 10. Okay. In number 9, we see there will be an email or personal letter. Email or personal letter, and this carries the marks 5. Okay. Now I am going to the next number 10, dear students. Graph and chart. This is also very common to you. In your HSC level, you have seen this type of question, graph and chart. And graph and chart carries the marks 10. And in the last number, in number 11, theme writing. This is the new type of question for the students of HSC. Okay. Here you will see some lines of a poem or a story, or you will get a story or some lines of any poem, and you have to write the theme of the poem or theme of the sentences. So, dear students, I have come at the end of my today's discussion. I think that you have understood the question pattern very clearly. In my next class, I will discuss from the textbook. See you again. Assalamu alaikum.